Hi guys, it's Cassandra again, and welcome to episode 2. So my first guest is...
The head honcho.
Hello.
Big Angelo. Yeah, we're here, finally, in New York. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming.
I know, literally. We were talking about this last year, like literally, it was July 11th, and I was like, oh my God, can I have my own show now? Or like, what the fuck do I need to do?
July, damn.
No, for real, because I've always wanted this. And homie over here literally has met me even before I stepped foot in a recording studio. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like on Instagram or something like that. Mm-hmm. You were out in Ocean City.
Right.
Somehow found each other. You were actually a comedian at that point.
Yeah, damn.
So.
Wow.
That's not enthusiastic.
No, that's just crazy how long it's been. And it's crazy how you were persistent. Because you were like, yo, I gotta get a music video done with you. Like, you were driving up to the city. You did it multiple times just to work with the kid, and I appreciate you for that. It means a lot to me. That means what I'm doing is working.
No,
so
1,000%.
I'm nationwide.
Hell yeah, that we got to all around the fucking globe. Hello.
Yeah.
No, but real talk too, because I remember that first music video I did was Joey. Actually, shout out to Joey Boston, honestly, because I probably, not to say that I wouldn't be sitting here, but like, he was the guy who, when I was living in Jersey, I was working this miserable ass fucking job. And I kept telling everybody, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a singer, I'm gonna be a singer. And it was even before I got singing, I was like, yo, like, who does your videography for you? Because I remember you had everything set up for your own comedy shit.
Right. Wow.
You weren't even doing none of this shit at that time.
That's throwback.
Nah, dead ass. And I remember telling you, I was like, well, I want you to be my videographer. And I said, when I step foot in a recording studio, I not only wanted you to do the music video, but I wanted to be in the middle of Times Square, which we made this shit happen.
It's easy, I could do that. Come on, that's light.
Like, but at the time, like, okay, so let's be fucking for real. Like I've told you about other people too. A lot of people underestimated me. A lot of people didn't even think I'd make it this far. Like, when you first met me, when I was talking all this shit or whatever, did you actually believe me, or did you just feel like I was just gonna be?
Oh, you paid. You know, the money talks. You know, I was like, oh, she bowed it. You know,
I'm a Capricorn. We love the money.
Yeah,
so.
You paid. I was like, oh yeah, she bowed it. Whatever you gotta do, because I remember you paid me. I came down to Ocean City too, just to film for you. So I mean, it works both ways.
Oh my God, that was for Sad Song. I woke up in the morning. I wanted to do the whole music video, and like, you know, that was in the middle of 2020 to fucking COVID.
It was?
Yeah, it was, because I remember I wanted to do like a whole Ferris wheel shoot and something cute with the carnival. Woke up that fucking day. It was storming outside. So I was like, fuck, what are we supposed to do? And then not only that, I woke up that morning and my fucking car died. Remember, you ended up having to come pick me the fuck up. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I took an Uber out there. That's what took an Uber to the hotel that you were at, and then on the way back, you had to drop my ass off. But like, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and I'm like, what the fuck, God? Like, I've been working so hard, like I don't understand. But and then we did a Christmas wish. We did that right in front of the Rockefeller. That was on my bucket list too. Yep. So, you know, we were able to do a lot. And like I was saying before, like, you know, you just meet certain people and you just fucking know. You don't know what kind of part they're going to play in your life, but it's like, you know what I mean? I'm
definitely one of those people that it's good to meet. Like, I don't know. As me, I don't mind. I like helping people, and I'm good at what I do. I'm very, might not seem like it now. I'm a little tired, but I'm a people person, bro.
Drink your drink.
This might make it work. This might make it worse, aka make it better. Legally Highest, man, the world's first THC seltzer. Make sure y'all get you a case. They got a new flavor, man. This is pineapple seltzer, man. So make sure you try that out. Go to legallyhighest.com. Use the promo code Poly20. Get you a little discount.
Shout out to Greenleaf Studios too and Polymath. Couldn't be here without y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was drinking this like before, and this shit already got me like a good nice high. Not too crazy, but I'm telling you, all my clients out here, the ones I get high with on FaceTime and shit, please, okay? Poly 1T, you will get what? Is it 20?
I think it's 20% off.
20% off of this shit. You can drink it around your parents, your grandparents, or children. They'll never know. We're good. So let me ask you on the real though too, because remember how I was telling you about the song and how the shit that I got the contract for and all this shit. And it was one of those things, I had a contract for music and I had paid for everything, got it down, whatever. I waited like a year and then I put out the song with one of my homies, Eric. We got the shit done called Running Back. I went and sent it to my engineer, Shane. Shout out to Shane. Also, he does do these crystal, you know what I'm saying, necklaces and shit. You're welcome. But anyways, even he told me himself, he was like, yo, like no one was expecting you. Like basically what happened was I bought a beat and then paid for it, had a contract, and somebody else used it before me, thinking like I was just all talking shit like that. But it's like so many people doubted me. They just thought I was some girl from Ocean City, Montgomery County or whatever. Just
Montgomery. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Are you familiar with over there?
No, I mean, no, Ocean City.
Well, yeah, Ocean City. I actually grew up in Germantown, Maryland. That's where I'm actually from. So shout out Northwest High School. Northwest. See, I'm a little high, so it'll work.
Night.
No, but I really, like, I always ask people to, especially the ones that have known me for, like, a little brick. Like, honestly, I know money pays or whatever, but let's be fucking real. You're a Gemini. You probably are a little bit judgmental, so am I. But I'll be real with you. What did you really think? Like, did you honestly think at this point where I'm at, from the point where I met you, that I was going to really be anything? Or just be real, because...
I mean, I feel like everybody's always something.
Yeah.
It's about what you're willing to do to bring that out, to pursue that passion. And yeah, as persistent as you are, that's obvious. Like you really are really passionate and you don't really have any doubts. You want to do what you want to do and you're very confident. So it's kind of inevitable. I always knew it was up to you. As long as you were passionate about it and didn't give up, you were going to get whatever you wanted. Yeah. Because you're similar to what I was doing when I was, first started working with Charlemagne, traveling to the city almost every day and doing unrealistic or unfathomable things. I mean, only saying because I was driving in my beat up ass car going to Maryland, just to go to Morgan State to help him film a recap without him even knowing who I was, just trying to get my foot in the door. And that's similar to what you're doing just to work with me, to shoot with me. You drive up and down the East Coast.
Yeah, I'll blow your shit up. I'm like, where the fuck is he at?
Yeah, and you pay well, and you pay. That's
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it really is true though. But like, that's what I try to explain to people. Like, at least you say, anybody who knows me, I'm annoying as fuck. I talk too much. This is why, the podcast is called Talk to Me. But I've always been on people's asses, and I'm just like, no, I'm really serious about this. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, I remember I was on this podcast a few years ago, and again, like I was telling you before, like I was telling everybody, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be in a movie with Kevin Hart, and da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be in a movie. Listen, Kevin Hart, I know eventually he going to see my ass. Him, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, manifesting, all that shit. But like, really, like, for example, like, I remember it was in the middle of a sad song, and you were telling me, like, damn right near, you were kind of stalking Charlemagne. Like, you were following where the fuck he was at. Like, you were on the shit because you knew in your head. Why him, though? Why him?
I was just a fan. I feel like I have the same humor as him. It's just straight up. I liked how he was in, dick writing artist. Like, he was telling Kanye West to his face his album was whack, and I appreciated him for that. He just kept it real. And I was a fan of his podcast called The Brilliant Idiots. And I remember one episode of the podcast, he was saying, like, I need a cameraman. If a cameraman came to me right now, he would get the job, without a doubt. And I was like, oh, shit. So that's when I started really going to his book signings, and it happened. He let me up in the building.
And that was a wrap from there. But I feel like you have to, especially, like, in this industry, like, obviously I've seen the music side of it, but, like, even certain, like, actresses and people I know and shit, all in that sort of industry, it's very... cutthroat. Is very fake, to be fucking quite honest with you. Like, people will sit there, smile right in your face, but that's why the people who
Hollywood
are real,
talk is crazy, yeah.
Bro, it is so bad.
The key is to be able to provide a service. Like, you can't just, like, Kevin Hart put me in a movie. Like, you gotta put the work in, and it'll happen. If I was just, if I just kept DMing Charlemagne, hey man, I want to know if I can keep doing videos for you. No, he's not even gonna answer. He's not even gonna look at that shit.
Bro, I should show you my phone right the fuck now. Since 2020, I've been hitting up Kevin Hart. Every podcast I've been in, any fucking music video I've been in, I try to call the nigga like however many fucking times. Like,
that's not gonna work. Because you can go to.
What if I feel like it'll work?
You could go to prison over that for like harassment. Like, bro,
but he didn't even open it.
Yeah,
so
that's
would it really
zero.
be stalking?
That's zero. I think that's zero strategy to be if I'm keeping it banned.
But like, low key, you have to be on some people. Otherwise, how the fuck are they supposed to notice you for real? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Manifest him, do some witchcraft on him, and be like, hey, because I don't wanna...
I mean, that's a start, but that's really realistically, damn, just DMing somebody is crazy.
But Russ, he actually looked at my stories before, and I would repost all of his shit, and I would tag him in it, and every now and again, you would get that verified page that sees your shit.
Yeah, but that means nothing, Cass.
Why?
That means nothing, because they click, when I'm with people, like, I work with L'Oreal, who does the morning hustle.
Yeah, I talked to her. I was high as fuck on that fucking virtual thing. I was like, oh my God, this bitch probably thinks I'm crazy.
So, I was hanging out with her, and Same shit that you do. People tagged her in the post, and she was like, "Who the fuck just tagged me the story?" And she reviewed the story. She's like, "All right, watch. Now they're gonna be guess I saw the story." Clicked on it just because of her name, and lo and behold, they screenshotted her name she saw the story, and like, look, we got L'Oreal looking at her shit, and we didn't. And she was like, I don't. What is this? What they just tagged me in? And it's not. It means nothing.
Yeah.
They saw it. It means nothing. You really got to put work in, Cass. I'm sorry that I'm breaking your heart right now.
Oh, you ain't breaking my heart, baby. I'm a Capricorn. I want you to be real as fuck for real. Because so many people talk.
And spamming is probably the worst things you could do. That's negative. I would never recommend anybody do that.
Shut up. I feel like if his short self saw and he'd be like, damn, no.
If he opened up, he'll probably block you.
Nah, because he's going to notice me somehow. And then he's going to be like, oh, that's that bitch on the da-da-da-da-da.
That's not I don't know if that's a good thing.
Why? I manifested everything. I've manifested everything by just speaking this shit into existence. And because I'm delusional as fuck, that's why everything comes to be. That's why I'm sitting right here today. Because if I wasn't delusional, I didn't believe in myself, how the fuck would I be here?
Yeah, I get it. I don't see that strategy working. It
Okay,
might
so
happen.
Tell me how.
I don't know if I knew how. I would be working with Kevin Hart too.
I'm also gonna manifest that L'Oreal comes on here too because she is a bad bitch. You can tell in her energy.
Yeah,
like
it's confidence. That's what it is. Confidence.
But not everybody has that to where you got to go through certain shit in order to become that way for real. Because no one's just gonna come up here and demand respect because. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in that state of mind to be like, this is who I am. This is what I can present. And I can sit here and give you good ass advice and be real and confident with it. I feel like how she was talking about that one day. Men are very, like, for example, if a female is like the breadwinner, the female is the successor, the female is whatever, men look at it and they kind of get like, you know, a little bit iffy on it, right or wrong.
Insecure. I mean, yeah, it depends what type of woman. Like, I had this conversation too in another podcast I was on. It's just like, it depends how the woman is. If the woman's like a fucking narcissist controlling asshole, then it might be a problem. It's like, all right, we got it. Who like flashes your money? I got money, you don't.
Yeah,
or if
you gotta be humble with it.
Or if it's a woman that wants to help, like okay, you got this, you take care of this, and I'll take care of this. That's a whole different scenario, and it depends on what the situation is. It literally depends on the woman.
Honestly, I feel like it has to do with the man too, because I feel like I was saying before about that toxic. No, dead ass, for real. Because a lot of like men these days, and like I was talking about mental health, like I feel like a lot of men these days, low key, y'all are bitches. Like y'all are fucking bitches. Because at the end of the day, the woman's trying to take on this, that, and the third. And if the man is insecure, but why are they insecure? Because they are not healed in their masculine energy. So they're over here with their unfilled, you know, if you're unhealed, you're going to carry that conscious mind. Like I was talking about, your vibes are going to be human emotions like stress, anxiety, insecurities, worries. So you're not going to be able to support your baby with her bag because they're not bringing what they need to bring to the table. Right. And that's on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if both of them are healed and like you're healed and you're feminine, okay, and then you have a man who can balance that shit out, who is also healed in their masculine healed fucking energy, otherwise you ain't gonna have shit.
Like I said, I mean, it depends on the situation because it depends on both. It depends. I feel like how a man's work ethic depends on how, because a man, you know, a woman can make more than a man, but does the man have a job? Like if he just has a lower paying job, it's still you working, bro. We get it. You help it. You still can contribute. Right. Whereas I'm working. Or as like the woman's working and the man's just playing 2K all day on the PS5, it's like that might be a different situation.
No, dead ass. Okay, but that's another thing that I was talking to one of my friends about too. Like, and a lot of my clients too. I'm like, bro, if he wanted to, he will. Like, period. Because I've known people to where they could be 4 years in a relationship, right? Yeah. And that they're the woman's like, oh, like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? They break up with the woman and meet somebody that same next month, and then they're, you know, locked in. Yeah. I feel like it depends upon the woman and the man too. Like if they're both carrying certain energies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been with the same woman for almost 10 years now, so I can't really talk about make it work.
That's beautiful though. Like how do you guys like survive all those years? Because no one's fucking perfect.
You just can't. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. We just want to be with each other.
Yeah, love conquers all. I feel like sometimes.
It doesn't work all the time with everybody. There's some people that are annoying. We're at the same level of maturity. I think we have the same mindset. She says, I don't know. It just worked out. I found my person early on in life, so I'm chilling.
You're really, really, really blessed for that. Like, I swear to God. I would say, like, 99.8% of my clients who they come in and they talk to me, I do the whole psychic bit. And then when I'm trying to talk to them about the life coaching, I'm just like, well, what are you doing? I feel like a lot of it stems from their own insecurities or maybe a man breaking them down. But, like, you know what I'm saying? For you, it's different because you've been with the same person all those years. But, like, for most people, how are they supposed? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you're starting, especially when like you're starting a relationship at an older age, you don't even know this person. Like Karina's seen me go through everything. Like if I was started dating a new person now, they just think I'm some celebrity videographer that owns a podcast network. Like you wasn't there when I was working at the movie theater, bro. You wasn't there. And then Karina was. That's why she got a little. I know she got a little bit more respect for the hustle and shit. And I could trust her with anything.
That's the shit for real, because that's real. That's real. Like I said too, I've been homeless before, bro, and I did all the shit by myself. And I feel like a lot of the people who know me, like they know that I've been through shit for years. But like, of course, when they just see people on like social media and they think everything's good and shit like that, they don't know the itty gritty. And I feel like when you're with somebody and they're really down and struggling, but they're trying, you know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as you're putting the effort in and you're trying, then it's fine too. And I just had, you were saying something else and I wanted to throw off something, but I can't remember what the fuck you were saying.
But yeah, you were talking about you jumped up when I said I was working at the movie theater, when being with me from the beginning.
Yeah.
But
so you worked in the movie theater and then you did comedy and then that's how that all took off?
I was doing comedy when I was working at Finish Line at the Palisades Mall, and I had went to an Ari Spears concert. Ari Spears was performing at the Levity Live, and I went to that shit. And I said, yo, I could probably do stand-up comedy. And I worked right there at the Palisades Mall, and the comedy club's in the mall, so I signed up for open mic. I was like, oh, this shit is kind of actually fun. Did classes, stand-up comedy classes, and was working at the mall till I got fired from there. And then I started working at the Rye Beverage Mart after that. Still doing stand-up. I mean, I did it. I did stand-up comedy up until like maybe 2012 to 2015. Definitely maybe 2016 latest. But once I started being Garbaggio on stage, I shifted more towards camera work.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like your passion took you into your purpose too. Are we just kind of over it, or did you just?
It wasn't working. I mean, my passion is entertaining to a certain extent. So however I could get it, and my purpose is to help other people. You know, because I, being both biracial, being both black and white, I have access to things maybe a white person might not have. Mm-hmm. I also have access that a black person might not have. I'm the bridge. I feel like I'm the bridge. I'm the bridge of, or culturally, I'm a bridge, dream-wise. Like, I can bridge so many different types of gaps. And then the thing about it is I don't want to say I'm at the top, but I'm up in experience.
Right.
And I'm far from a gatekeeper. People ask me, DM me for questions and advice all the time. I gladly, give knowledge. Like, I could lead the horse to water, but I can't make them drink. It is what it is. Here, you take the information, do what you want with it. So I just know that the hustle is so separately.
Yeah.
So people are like, you're not afraid of anybody stealing your ideas? They're gonna have to actually do something for them to do it. And I haven't seen it yet.
See, you know what happens to me? I actually, not saying any fucking names, but I've been around certain people, and you know how I was saying before about how my grandmother or whatever, and she would always be like, oh, well, everybody else is trying to do this and it's 1,000,001. And she was like, how are you going to do it? There's 1,000,000 other people doing it. And I'm like, well, they're not fucking me. So many people can try to do what you're doing. I see it all the fucking time. Even when I was doing tarot cards and shit, people saw me doing it. They were like, okay, let me try this shit, until shit went fucking left, or with magic or with singing or acting or podcasts. Right. People always trying to see what they're doing, and then they try to do it or whatever. But I literally had this female who I was preaching some shit into her. Little did she tell me, though, she was like, oh, trying to be nice or whatever, any advice, what you've been up to, da-da-da-da-da. So I told her. And sure enough, that same fucking girl, verbatim, the story that I had told her, come to find out on Instagram, she was about to go on a podcast, and that bitch said the same exact verbatim wording. And I was really tripping off it, because this was somebody who was like, oh, you're so inspiring. You're so aspiring. Yeah. Hello, but there is a difference between inspiring and imitating someone's shit for real. That shit got me so gone. I was so fucking mad. Yeah. I literally had to sit with myself and be like, you know what? Then I'm just going to stop telling people shit. I'm gonna stop doing it, because it's but I had to realize at the end of the day, they could try to do just like what you're doing. They could try, but they ain't true. they ain't me. Like how you said, you gotta have that charisma, you gotta have the confidence, you gotta have.
The saying goes, yo, look, you can cook the spaghetti all you want. You ain't got the sauce.
Deadass, but that's really what it is.
You ain't got the sauce, bro.
And I mean, you're lucky no one's tried to like copy you with shit or whatever. But
They could try. They could even try if they wanted to, because they have nobody from where I'm from has seen what I've seen, been where I've been, talked to who I've talked to.
Those
it's literally might be impossible for somebody to copy me from where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, I do, because like I was saying, even when I went to California, you were talking about fucking Kanye. I know one of the people who actually worked on fucking Kanye's whole fucking album. Yeah. I feel like amazing at what he does. A lot of people talking about, oh, Kanye, he's crazy. If you actually listen to what the fuck he's saying sometimes, in my opinion, he's low-key a fucking genius. Yeah. But he's one of those people who don't give a fuck, you know, just like you said about Charlemagne. They don't give a fuck. And I feel like that you have to have the certain type of personality to not give a fuck to be able to be in the spotlight or be in the industry or work with these people. Because when I started getting actual celebrity clients, because again, manifested the fuck out of that. When I started getting all these celebrities and I was talking to them on the phone, I would have their personal number. And at first, I was kind of like, you know, fangirl or whatever, but I was like, be cool, keep your composure. Right. But then when I started to talk to these people, they're just like us. They're literally just like us with the same old problems, the same old issue. The only difference is, okay, you got a lot more followers.
A little bit more money.
I might see the bitch on TV, be like, oh, I know her, I know them. That's cool. But at the end of the day, I don't think people understand, like, and the industry is very small. Everybody knows somebody from LA out to New York to Miami.
That's a fact.
Everybody circled the fuck in or knows somebody of somebody.
Right.
But again, it's just like, I don't know. It's you, especially being in this industry and talking to all these other people in the industry. It's kind of scary because it's scary to me because like you could be sitting here having a conversation right there, and then as soon as I walk away, oh that dumb bitch, da 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 da, and you know.
It's not your problem though.
It's not, but that's why I also follow the energy. You don't just give your energy to just anybody. I've learned being less accessible actually makes you more kind of worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your energy has to be expensive because if you just give your energy to everybody in the world, what makes you really special? You know what I'm saying? To an extent.
No, I do. They say energy is currency, and it's got to be transferred wisely.
Yeah, because then that's the thing too. People don't understand. Energy can never be energy can never be destroyed, only transferred.
Yep.
So if you're not around the right energy, guess what?
It's gonna get fucked up though.
Yeah, real fucking quick. Because even if you don't say it, people are gonna feel it, and then you're projecting that energy onto me, or I'm projecting that energy onto you, and your whole day just done fuck the fuck up because being around the wrong fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really luckily I'm blessed in my life to have a point where I have these clients where I can pick and choose now. As of before, bro, I would just, because you're trying to get the money, you're trying to get the bag, you're trying to do what the fuck you got to do to keep on hustling. And I've been around some certain energies that were like, one time I was talking to somebody over the phone. A lot of my clients are over the phone or they live wherever else. I haven't even met half of them in person type of shit. I'd be on the phone, just reading their energy on the phone, whole fucking candle pops. I'll get sick to my fucking stomach. I will pick up, like, if they're going through, like, entities, dark entities, or if they're going through some real fuck shit, people don't even understand in the spiritual world. If you don't keep yourself like cleansed type of shit, you're gonna take all that energy and you're gonna project it on everybody without you having that certain understanding for your own vessel and self and soul. Does that make sense?
No, I get it, 100%.
Yeah,
Protect your energy.
Right. Actually something I actually want to do too is like I've been getting a lot more into like the paranormal sense of things, and like I've literally had to do like people would come to me, there's dark entities in their house or somebody's passed away in their house, and I've literally been on a FaceTime with a girl, no dead ass, in her apartment. She had somebody die there. And as soon as I got on FaceTime with her, I started picking up all this heaviness, all this bullshit. I was like, what the fuck? I ended up getting off the phone, and there was like shit in the back of her house making noises and knocks and shit. I said, girl, we might need to do a protection spell or something on your ass. Get a cross or something.
Yeah.
But it's scary because not only do you need to protect your energy here in this reality, but also in unseen forces on the other side.
Leave them spirits alone, bro. Leave them spirits alone. Just
I was watching Ghost Hunters and shit too. No, but I'm like, they be fucking with the spirit. So of course, I want to be that person who not only can I help people in this reality on Earth, but the other side too. Being able to go to a house or whatever and be like, okay, well, there's clearly entities and spirits here, and they're like, oh, well, let's film it on fucking camera. Okay, well, they were also people just like us who have passed away, and a lot of people don't realize you're stuck in this bitch. Like, if you're, like, for example, if I, God forbid, if I died today, I'll be mad as hell, because I'm like, no, I got more shit I gotta do. There's more things I thought I needed to do. But then people are stuck. Their souls are stuck. So instead of people trying to do it for like, oh, let's try to get them to maybe cross over or try to help them in a different way. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm meant to do too. Not only heal people in this reality, but in others as well.
Right.
But
pretty dope that you have an interest in that.
oh, always. I've always experienced weird shit ever since I was like a little girl. Like weird fucking shit. Like how we talked about, like, what was the movie? Where they had the poltergeist or whatever. We were talking about
the Omen?
Before. Yeah, it wasn't the Omen. It was something else you said. Like the Amityville Horror House and shit like that or whatever the case is. What was that fucking movie? I'm going to have to play it back later. But no, it's just like little shit like that too. People don't realize how real that shit actually is until you meet somebody and then you got some shit stuck on you because you don't even know how to protect your energy. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy. It's scary. And I don't think, it's a lot. Have you had that one before?
I don't really be drinking these. I save a lot of my stuff for the pods because I'm behind the camera a lot. So I save the seltzers for the pods so you can drink them.
I felt that. I really like this one. I'm definitely.
So So tell me about your career in witching.
Witching, okay. So it's actually.
Tell me the whole what you do as a business wise with this what's the word I'm looking for?
Being a badass witch. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. What's the term called though for psychic talks and stuff?
I do like psychic mediumship.
Medium, yeah, as a medium.
So,
Career as a medium.
Yeah, okay. But like I said, like the witch shit is cool or whatever, but I also feel like it's kind of like an easy way out because people don't realize when they come to me for spells, like love spells.
I didn't mean witch. I meant medium, I'm realizing.
Oh, it's kind of to me, it's kind of the same shit. Like psychic.
I feel like witch sounds too much like a bitch and it's like almost like a derogatory term.
No, but people do see it that way.
I'm sorry, you witch. Ooh.
I'll be that bitch witch. I don't give a fuck. But like low key, because when I even came out as a witch, people are like, "Oh my god, she's fucking with the devil. She's doing this." No. I do it all within energy work, certain energy work that I do. So the psychic thing, I can pick up on past, present, and future things to come.
Wow.
Like if you want to sit here. Actually, guys, just stay tuned for that because I am going to get somebody on here where I can actually do a live higher self session reading to freak you guys the fuck out. But, you got to be a believer. You know what I'm saying? You got to see it to believe it sometimes. But you got to be careful with that shit, too, because you're really going to see it and you freak yourself out. But the psychic stuff is kind of different from the mediumship because mediumship actually help people. Like those ones who try to cross over, whatever, like people who have lost their mothers or sisters. But it does get kind of scary because recently, this past year, I had this one girl and she came to me or whatever. And I knew that her mom was already on the other side, but I was communicating with her mother on the other side. And she kept saying, brother. Now, mind you, I didn't know this girl off anything. She randomly found me, whatever, booked the session, knew nothing of her. All I knew, she was like, I'm trying to connect with my mother. Well, her mother kept going, brother. Wow. And I was like, hey, listen, if you have a brother, I really need you to like hit him up right now. And she was like, why? Spirits, and people got to understand, like psychics, we're not fucking God. This is a gift from God that we connect and we channel, and then we use our messages to help and heal. But anyways, long story short, what had happened, the mother kept telling me really, really loudly. And it's almost as clear as you are, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really hard. It's like a lifestyle. I can't even shut it off. I could tell you some people who are around you right the fuck now, to be honest, but I won't freak you out in this episode.
We talking about right now?
Yeah, honey, like right now.
There's like auras?
Like I see presence of people who have passed away, like around you.
Oh yeah, I'm just good.
And but they're protecting you though.
Oh,
I can tell you. No, for real. You don't even fucking realize type shit. There's a very
makes a lot of sense.
It's going to, but you do have a man energy that is around you, and I could tell you that, like somebody who's a protector too. And there is a woman too, but this man energy that's really around you, he's really trying to protect you and help you and kind of heal you. Like there's a lot of shit.
On some gay shit?
No, gay shit. He's more like.
I was thinking he's a gay ghost on me.
No, well, I don't know. I could check back in with some other people and see what's up.
God damn.
But no, deadass. This guy energy that I feel for you, like real talk, is like an angel. It's like a protector. And people don't realize when they're trying to talk to the other side, the demons and the devil, he's really good liar. father. So like I've literally seen shit. But it's the devil. People don't fucking realize this. It's the devil trying to imitate a spirit, thinking that they're talking to their grandmother, and whole tea, it's the demon trying to get in your fucking ear. That's why a lot of people can't do shit like this. They could try, but unless you really understand it in and out, you gotta recognize who the fuck you're talking to, what sort of energies. Is it a demonic energy? Is it an angel? Is it a spirit guide? You gotta know your shit. So many people out here are like just trying to do this shit or a voodoo, hoodoo, fuck, and then you got yourself fucked up. But anyways, the part about what the mother was saying, she was saying, brother. Well, I said, you need to go see your brother. I was like, you really do? Well, the next day, he ended up committing suicide. And that is why the mother kept telling me these certain messages. So whenever I get some, I'll stop people down the street. I was getting a little loosey earlier. And this girl, whatever, we were talking, and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't explain this shit, but I'm like, just know that you have a blessing coming your way. You got people around you. And she was like, thank you. It happens all the time. I used to work at a liquor store. The liquor store, everybody told me not to quit and do this shit. And I kept getting fucking people coming into the liquor store. And this one lady named Pam, I just started working there. It was my first fucking week.
Right.
I stopped her. I said, listen, I don't know what you're going through, but I felt it in my heart. And I said, listen, you have a big blessing coming your way. She started crying, everything else. She came back 2 days later because every fucking thing that I told her, it all came true. And she got a blessing an hour after she done talked to me. Came back to the liquor store. Where's that little white girl? First of all, I mix people. My mother's white. My father is black. Okay? Like, hello.
No, it's funny because you are definitely whiter than me, and I'm biracial too.
How you gonna tell me I'm whiter than you?
I got a black mother, and I was raised in the womb of an African American woman.
I mean, but still 50.
But it's crazy because you definitely don't look like I look like I could be biracial. You look like you're white, bro.
Everybody fucking they either think I'm white, this little white girl, or they're talking to me in the bodega in Spanish. I'm like, bitch, I don't understand what the fuck you saying.
That's
like,
funny. Nah, yeah, I definitely look biracial, or I look Puerto Rican.
But you know what? Is it? And that's another thing too. Like biracial people, like when I was growing up too, because I have a half brother or whatever. He's my brother, but he can definitely, he looks more like black. You know what I'm saying? And I look more white. We have two different biological fathers. But I would always get categorized as a little white girl in school, and then he would get considered like he was in the NAACP of whatever at his college and shit. So it was always like, wait a minute, and it's just like I almost have to feel like I have to fight for my race a lot of the time, and I don't think people understand that because like even when Black Lives Matters came, I was preaching about shit or whatever, and they're thinking like, what the fuck, you're white girl? No, honey, I've seen both sides, like. My dad's side of the family, Pentecostal, whatever, all the black side. And then, you know, my mother's side, they got some issues over there. But everybody does. But it's like when you grow up, like when I started medication, my mom was like, oh, get her in therapy, get her in medicine, blah, 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 blah. Then my black side of the family was like, no, that's weakness. No, you can't be on medicine. Don't let the devil get you. That depression, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's two extremes.
Very different extremes.
When it came to me, I never really thought of myself as biracial, black or white. I was just Angelo, man. I'm just gonna live this life, and I don't really give a fuck about any race. I just never was part of it. Anything like I can't do this because I'm black. I can't do this because I'm white. What? I'm gonna do this because I want to. I can't.
No, 1,000%.
I'm gonna eat what I want, do what I want, say what I want. I'm gonna fuck. Stop me. Nobody stop me because I'm both.
But a lot of people don't realize that when you're biracial, you have to go through a lot of different challenges that most people don't have to. Because like even one of my best friends, like, you know, sometimes like I'm like, do you forget that I'm half black? Like, do you forget that I'm not just this little white girl? Like I've experienced both sides 50. So why are you sitting here categorizing me? And then you're saying that I can't, whatever. Like people talk about the fucking N-word, for example, or shit like that too. God forbid I call myself a black woman because you know how much hate that I would get? No, real talk though. You know how much hate that I would fucking get if I came out here and I was like, I'm a black woman. How many people would come out here and come run for my ass? Even though I am 50-50. But it's people just take off like how you look.
I would never even pay no people no mind. You say what you want to say. You call yourself what you want to call yourself, and whoever got a problem, oh well, tune them out.
But do you think you're more accepting of that because growing up, people actually took you as like a black man?
Nobody took me as a black man.
No, they both were like,
I'm just Angelo. Nobody was saying that's a black man. That's the white boy. Maybe they see. I heard white boy a couple of times.
What was that?
That sounded like someone using the bathroom.
I have to pee like a motherfucker. What the fuck is that?
It's the bathroom probably in the Coliseum upstairs though. But
Or it could be spirits. That'd be some shit fly across the room.
What were they saying though? How people? I mean, I was just myself, bro. I could care less.
So you didn't really have those issues growing up.
I never let them stop me if I did. I found friends that wanted to hang out with me. I wasn't trying to force myself to hang out with a certain crowd.
Yeah.
If I found my people and I never had a problem with them. Definitely never even came up. Race never came up. It was all, I had a group of friends that was a whole bunch of everybody. It was white people, Spanish, Black and Puerto Rican mix, Salvadorian, Mexican. Yeah, bro, we're just it was like the Hey Arnold. There's a whole bunch of us. There's a whole bunch of like 5 of us degenerates.
See,
we just live life.
That's good. See, I didn't have it like that. Like I said, when I was bullied in school and shit like that, I was never considered. I was always the white girl. It didn't matter. And then when they see my dad pull up, they're like, "Who the fuck is that?" I was like, "That's my daddy." Like the fuck.
Shit.
Both my biological father and my dad, who adopted and raised me, who was my daddy, like love the fuck out of him. Both. So it's like I don't know anything different, but people look at me. I mean, I don't know. People always, all my fucking life, just prejudged me, and they're like, "Oh no, da 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 da." And I feel like that's why I have such a point to almost prove, but not necessarily to anybody else at this point, but more to myself, because so many people are like whatever. So I'm like, okay, bet. So who's gonna be sitting here one day? Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey and Tyler Perry. Okay, so let me ask you, how the fuck am I supposed to get Kevin Hart's attention then? Be real. Like, what the fuck? What would y'all do? Like, what?
Okay, realistically, what I would do is
I used to do acting, and
you gotta see, wait for him to come out with the new. What I would do if I was desperate, if I was like you, I gotta work with Kevin Hart.
I have to. It is on my bucket list.
I would wait for him to either drop a new comedy special, new movie. You're not gonna probably not be in a movie, but in order to get something with him, I will go to like a red carpet, find a way to get a press pass, or as a guest.
Yeah.
Make my way to the red carpet, go act like I'm doing media. And when I'm doing the red carpet, like, "Hey, Kevin Hart, my name is Cassandra. I do a podcast called I Talk Too Damn Much. And I just want one question to ask you. Give advice to somebody." And he'll probably give you advice. And that'd be your boom. Dream come true. But to spam this motherfucker, like, "Oh, yeah, I'm in New York this week. Come to Times Square. I'll be right there." It's not going to happen.
See, I don't know. I've always...
You got to literally go. You got to be there in physically person and run into people.
Yeah, I do. I'm always just thinking, like, he's going to... At this point, what I would really like to do, especially like you were talking about the witch stuff or whatever, it's cool, but I feel like the place where I'm at, it's just like I want to do more than just be known as like a witch, you know what I'm saying? Like spellword, that's cool. Psychic medium shit is cool, but like the life coaching, I feel like is what people really truly need. But I'm trying to like walk into Kim K's house and be like, all right, just get paid to go, all of them, however many there are of them, and just like get to those type of people, because again, like I said, with certain celebrities, you can tell some people are really like fucking broken. Like I want to speak upon somebody right now, but I'm not sure, like whatever, like certain people in the industry and stuff like that, they have like, it's fucking sad. Like,
I would say start with your people. You got to start with the people, and then word of mouth spreads.
That's exactly how people found me, literally, like fucking TikTok, the video that went viral. No one finds me in a normal way. It's either on social media or a friend of a friend and shit like that. So
yeah, social media, if you got a big following, you have more leverage and do more shit too.
I mean, that's how I found us, literally. You never know.
I
feel like at this point...
Then you better take it and run, because if it ever had... Because you act like you're the only person, like... The DMs are flooded every day. They're getting tagged in a million things a day. It's like, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's
if your shit is flooded in the fucking spam box. And 99% of these people don't even control their social media.
You know what? That's real ass shit too. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It's like, bro, I'm telling you, the way I said it is literally the way it works.
Look, I swear to Christ, I'm saying. Every fucking thing that I ever did.
Don't show too many people that, because that looks crazy.
Honestly, you know what? I feel like it's gonna
inspire
people.
Let me read one thing that you said to this guy.
Okay, don't say it out loud. You're gonna say it out loud.
So it's a video from March 22.
That's one of the videos you did.
Oh, it's a music video that I shot. Please watch this. It seems so many people have doubted me in the past, including this guy in the podcast I just did.
Yeah,
let's prove the world wrong.
Podcast.
I believe you will see this, and I will be with the movie with you. I will be in a movie with you one day, maybe more than just one. Please see this. How did you just see this? Oh Lord.
Yeah, the whole fucking time, because I'm like in my head.
Oh God, guys, listen to this one. Kevin Hart. This isn't Kevin Hart's DMs. Hi, can you please be my manager?
Yeah,
Kevin Hart.
I need him to be my manager.
Let's be in the next movie together.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up.
See, we're gonna spin back this same fucking episode and then watch him fucking sit there, because every bitch thought I was crazy. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm a crazy fucking bitch, but I'm the first one to tell you I'll be on this shit. Even when we did that fucking podcast, niggas see this. Like,
you're the hardest man to get a hold of.
Yeah, you are.
This is Kevin Hart's DMs.
Yes, I'm telling everyone, watch, we gonna spin back this fucking episode.
Hi, it's Cassandra again. Let's work. Come on, Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
I know you'll see this in soon. This is not good.
Thing. That's the other edible podcast I was in when that fucking guy was like, oh, I was trying to be. That's why he didn't even do a podcast no more.
Oh,
That's why I'm over here, all my shit with entities, all my shit. Like, I've been putting in the work. Let's be fucking real.
Yeah, but it's not effective.
So we're gonna make it effective somehow, and that's gonna be my goal.
What I told you was like, if you want to do that, you're better off finding us toward it. You have a better chance of like driving to one of his small shows. Like, let's say he has this is like some shit. This is more realistic than him answering your DMs and helping you from a DM. Oh, if you go to one of his small city shows,
him out when he does finally look at my show.
Bro, it'll be a miracle. Go to his shows like a small town like Missouri, where there's gonna be like less than fucking 10,000 people there, and he does like a meet and greet this guy, and then say it to his face. We gotta have to pay. Like when I was doing these book signings for Charlamagne, I bought a book every fucking time. I have literally 7 black privilege books in my house. So I had to buy to get a ticket to go to the book signing. Buy you a fucking ticket to this show. Wait for this guy by the exit door for the whole show or whatever, and meet this guy. You gotta do, because DMing is the craziest thing you could possibly do. Over and over.
Honey, that's why they call me Lovely Crazy Cassie.
You're crazy. That shit not lovely. Yeah, that's almost. Yeah, that's not good.
It is good because I swear to Christ, like
spamming does not work.
But like for example,
okay, damn, let's work. Like it's not gonna happen.
But I mean,
you're bothering
real
that man.
Shit though. But like real shit, I was even in LA working with one of Justin Bieber's engineers and shit like that. And you know how fucking, first of all, anybody who knows me, I'm obsessed with Justin Bieber. Okay, like I know he's married now or whatever. But hello. But all these people, like when I was sitting in the room, listen, with Kanye's people, Beyonce's people, all these fucking big name people, I never thought in my whole entire life I would fucking meet them. None of it. Right. But in my head, I was like, I'm gonna get out to LA. I don't know how. I don't know how this is gonna be. I don't know how any of this shit is gonna work. But in my head, watch. And then I was sitting in a room that night in fucking Beverly Hills. Their neighbor was fucking Drew Barrymore's fucking mom, her family. And on the other side was the people who made Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. You know that old school game? Yeah. And it was sitting with the guy, Kanye's fucking people, Beyonce's people, right. All these fucking people. And that's why the same thing. My mom kept saying I couldn't do it. And then I didn't tell anybody. I was going to be out here. I always keep my shit private now. And then she was like, where are you at? And I said, somewhere you told me I could never be. And that's the shit. Like everybody keeps saying like, oh.
You didn't get there by DMing Beyonce's people 1,000 fucking times.
That's true. Okay.
I'm telling you, what I'm saying is it's not impossible to work in Kevin Hart. That way is not going to help you though.
Yeah, I know. but real shit.
Leave that man in the DMs alone.
So real shit. When I'm in one of Kevin Hart's movies, you gonna come on here and be like, all right.
Yeah, I'll be like, let me see if the DM you answered. And he's gonna be like, you didn't answer DM. I actually had to go to one of his shows in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I actually met him there.
I don't know. See, I don't work that way. I'm like really big off I don't chase, I attract. But the right people who I attract are the ones who bring me in. But I see what you're saying because they work for you, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Like I chase. I got a hunt.
You stalk to shit.
Kevin,
What's different? You stalk to me in person.
I know Charlamagne now personally. Yeah. And I could still DM him 100 times. He's not gonna answer my shit.
Get out.
It's for what? He'll say, bro, leave me the fuck alone.
Well, you have his number, so it's a little easier. Yeah, but
like, bro, that shit is not gonna work. It's first of all, it's extremely unprofessional. You look like a fan more than somebody who wants to work with them.
I mean, true shit. But if I put in the work and people see what the fuck I can do.
Yeah, you're not putting the work. Put the work.
That's what I'm saying.
You're coming to the table, to the biggest superstar, talking about management. You have nothing to work.
But when I met you, I didn't have shit either at all.
But neither did I.
Yeah, well, that's true. We were both kind of.
You're going.
But you came up real fucking quick.
I never stopped. I have no excuses. I didn't let excuses stop me.
Well, that's one thing I try to tell people, too, because, like I said, I didn't think I was going to do the psychic medium shit. I had no fucking clue. I thought I was going to be a life coach. Hell nah. I thought back in the day I was going to be a singer-songwriter. And, you know, it's just like, whatever. I had people literally who were like, oh, I don't think this is meant for you. I don't think you can do this. But then here I am writing for other fucking people now. Here I am. The same people who told me that they didn't think that I was good enough are the main people right now like, oh, come back to my studio. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Listen, y'all, I'm delusional. I'm crazy as fuck. Anybody on the outside world could fucking tell you, but be delusional. I'm telling you, because if you act like you can't do shit or you don't believe in yourself, you ain't never going to be able to do shit at all. You're going to be sit there, you're going to be stuck, you're going to be stagnant, you're going to be miserable, you're going to be fucking oppressed. Do not listen to what other people say. I'm taking it in because he's been through the shit, though. He has been
Kevin
through
Hart
the shit.
For fucking 3 years nonstop and not getting a single.
4 years.
Him nonstop for 4 years and not getting a single, like not even a hint of a response is that's delusional.
Yeah, that is delusional. But you have to be fucking delusional.
But but you're wasting You probably could have met him if you just switched your fucking strategy up. You could have been it.
Yeah.
You wasted 3 years. After the first year, like, okay, bro, this is not working. I would have switched up my approach to try to accomplish this goal. Because DMing up with somebody 1,000 times is obviously not working. What's another approach I could do?
Certain people, yeah.
Well, Kevin Hart,
like big names, but
yeah.
you know, can I tell you something though? When I met more people in the industry, people who actually like, because it's not that far fetched. Let me be fucking for real with you. Because some of the people that I work with now, they're with the shits. They're with those people like Kevin Hart, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, all those people that I want to work with, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not that fucking far fetched, bro. You just have to work your fucking ass off and ass off and ass off. Keep, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be smart with how you go about it, because that's not the smart way to do it.
Yeah, but everybody knows, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna be like, you're probably gonna have to edit all my fucking cuss words out because I'm not that professional. Like, I remember my brother, I was telling you he works on Wall Street. I gave him a reading when I was like drunk as fuck, but I was on my point. I was on point with every fucking thing. And my mom and everybody was like, oh, you talk to your clients like this? Yes, the fuck I do, because this is who the fuck I am. I'm not gonna sit here and filter myself for anybody, even when I meet Kevin Hart. Hey, I was crazy, bitch. I was the one who's been hitting you up since 2020, so now you can find me. You know what I'm saying? You go sit here and laugh at me too, honey, and then watch.
Because I know it happens all the time.
Top. Yeah, but I'm not there.
Just make sure when that happens, make sure you have some.
I'm gonna hit you up
have
first.
Some work to show. Maybe with this podcast, it'd be maybe a couple episodes in, we have some funny ass viral clips or some shit.
Yeah, like.
Hopefully, man, I'm rooting for you, but I just don't see how that's gonna work.
But you'll apologize if I can get Kevin Hart here.
Apologize? I'm gonna apologize to Kevin Hart. And I'm gonna say, yo, I'm so sorry she was harassing you for these years.
I'm so sorry, Kevin Hart. You weren't fucking paying attention. So, hello, what do I need to get a bigger platform? What the fuck you want me to do? Dance my fucking head? I can already talk to Ghost and shit. Like, maybe I'm gonna be his fucking life coach. Watch. And I swear to God, Angelo, we're gonna come back on this bitch.
I need a couple % because he probably pay.
Obviously, hello.
But
I'll make money on this shit.
I think, I'm excited for you. For what's to come with the pod. I feel like it's a new chapter, a new door opening for you, a new outlet for you to express yourself and because you be posting content.
Yeah.
You post content. So, but now we got something that's yours and something that you could show people like, bro, I told you bitches.
Yeah, but that's the goal because, again, I'm going to start this and I'm going to drive my ass all the way from Maryland, all the way to fucking New York just to see him and get the shit done. And I guarantee you, give me 1 fucking year. 1 year. Because, let's be fucking real. Since you first met me, look at how much I have done. Yep, I went from being a homeless stripper to being a worldwide fucking life coach, dealing with celebrities and the psychic medium shit.
That's got to be painstaking. You got to strip in front of all these people, then be homeless afterwards.
I was homeless.
See, if I was a stripper, I'm finding me a place to stay. Like someone.
Honey, I had to live
actually, I don't want to hear about it.
That's where my alter ego study comes in because I was that bitch. I got fired from a job too. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? And I was like, because my mouth always gets me in trouble. Like, but I'll be real with it. Like, don't be a fucking asshole. Don't be an asshole to me, bro. Like, you're human just like everybody else. Don't do that. I don't like it when people disrespect me. I don't like that. But like literally from that, it happened. And then like, that was only just in 2019. We're only in 2024. I did that shit in those years when everybody fucking told me no. And still, and it's not a good industry to be in. I would never want to degrade myself like that any fucking more because I'm 33. I'm too grown for that shit. I got a kid and everything. But that's why I was like, okay, so how can I make stripper money and like drug dealing money, but like legally highest?
Legally highest.
Make sure you got this. No, for real.
Promo code 20. Word.
But I feel like this is gonna be fun though.
Yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for you to bring these guests up and stuff. And
oh my God, I'm just.
What you about to do? You gotta bring these people to New York.
Yeah. Some of them already travel or whatever too, so they're willing. I'm like,
I think you might have to do some research and find some people in New York already.
That's true too. No, for real.
Just find people in your career path and that are in New York. And have them on a guest. Yeah. So you guys have a conversation and really click off shit. You know, because I feel like some guests might not even have a clue that you're talking about. And you guys could learn some things from each other too. I don't know. I just have suggestions.
No.
But it would make it easier for you too.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's why I'm saying, like, we couldn't have started this podcast at a more perfect timing because, again, God had me have to meet these certain people first. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it, like, it's so different. Like, it's so different. It's so exciting, but I'm just like, God damn. And now I feel like I want to help the world. Cool. And that's what I was talking about, too. Like, I want to, like, all these big mainstreamers or whatever, they're sitting there singing songs about fucking getting dick and being toxic. Hey. But no, for real, why don't you take that platform with all that money you got, looking like I was raised like I said, Germantown, Maryland, and an hour away is Baltimore, an hour away is fucking DC. There's no in Jersey. I lived in Jersey too.
How far away from Ocean City?
How far away from Ocean City?
Germantown.
3 hours.
Oh shit! Wait, you live that far from?
I
you're
grew
from
up in
Germantown, but you live out there.
And then I used to live in Ocean City. Now I'm living in Salisbury. But still, it's still like a 4 hour just to get over here, a 3 hour to go over there.
How far away is Salisbury from Ocean City?
So 30 minutes.
Okay.
So it's only like a 30-minute thing. But yeah, I mean.
Oh, Ocean City. Shout out to Secrets.
Oh, Secrets, that's my shit.
Yeah,
that's where I was getting drunk, giving people sessions and reading shit before I did it. I'm like, all right, just take my number, it's fine.
You get eat your lunch in the water.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, you can take your little everything's on the floaties. I always tell people about Secrets.
I got
you gotta get Karina. We can all just go to Secrets and have fun.
Absolutely.
But I also too, like I said, I know I'm trying to I want to do more of the life coaching, but basically what I was telling you about, I want to open these homeless shelters, okay? I was talking to people, there's so many people out here who can make a fucking difference, but don't do shit with their platforms other than sit here trying to get fucking clout. Okay, if you got that platform, you got that money, how about we get a bunch of people together who can open up these homeless shelters or even talk to Habitat for Humanity, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because even in Salisbury where I live, in Ocean City, there ain't shit over there. I almost went homeless a couple months ago type of shit. Yo. I had to be out, and let me tell you how much you were talking about miracles. The day that I was supposed to move in my place, I needed to have racks over a rack of money or whatever. Yeah. The night before, I had $10 fucking in my account. $10 fucking. I was like, I don't know what to do, God. I've done everything in my fucking power. I have to be out of here by a certain fucking day. I woke up the next morning for one of my clients, had $400. That whole day gathered up the rest of the fucking shit. And by 2 o'clock that next day, I had my new apartment. You want to talk about fucking miracle? Damn. That's why when people say shit to me, I'm like, that's cool. But any other person who's ever fucked with me spiritually, talking shit, I don't even need to lift a fucking finger because God got my ass and you see karma up the yin fucking yang. That's why when people sit here and they'll be like, oh, this, that, God's got me. I don't know how the fuck is going to happen, but we're going to be here a year from now and I could be like, look what happened. It could be a miracle, but honey, if you have that faith and you're delusional as fuck, be delusional because that's what's going to get your life going for real.
That's a fact. I think that's a great note to end on. That's a great testimony right there.
Yeah, I'll have more of that.
Man, that was great.
But for real, you have nothing and then you're able to make something out of it. And when you don't, that's why I tell people sometimes, if you feel like you're alone, because we don't need to have a million friends. That's one thing I've learned. Most people are fake as fuck. And then they be asking for a favor, but well, you tell me to hang in there, just, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But when you really hold your fucking faith and you have nothing, sometimes you got to sit in that darkness to find your own light. And sometimes that may just be you and God, but if you can hold that faith, that's what the fucking magic is. Believe it and trust it because, like I said, I wouldn't even be fucking sitting here today if it wasn't for my beliefs. Yeah. And I'm so fucking crazy. That's how I make shit happen, regardless of which way it is. But you know what I'm saying?
Yo, when you talk, it's so funny because there's certain points you talk like a white girl, and then there's certain points when you talk like a black woman, and it's like, okay.
No, because while my best friend, everybody always talks about I'm a little white girl until Sunny comes out and I'm pissed the fuck off, ready to fucking punch somebody in their fucking throat. And no, it's funny because when people see my toxic side, they're like, oh, Cass, I never knew. Or, well, don't piss me the fuck off. And maybe that bitch wouldn't have to come out. I could be a little sweet little white girl.
Right.
But I know people tell me that all the time.
That's hilarious.
It depends which personality comes out of what the fuck we're dealing with because it is retarded. And that's another thing. People always talking shit too. When I was one of my videos went viral or whatever, it's cool. Go ahead and sit there and talk your shit because you're only getting my views up and I'm only getting paid for it. So go ahead. And that's why I told people when I told my best friend, hi, Will Marie, I love you. Hi, Nicholas, for you kick my ass and I don't shout you out. But no, real talk. It's just, you got to be delusional. You got to keep going. Don't let people define you. Like I said, most people don't even know I'm going fucking blind, bro. Losing my hearing, everything.
Oh, you shot.
But here I am. I didn't let the depression stop me. I didn't let
What are you going to do? You're just going to let it rock out until you can't do nothing? Get a dog?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I just keep going because they gave me 30 years. I'm legally blind at night. So but when I first found out, I was crying to my dad. I was like, how am I going to be a singer? How am I going to be a songwriter? What am I supposed to do?
I mean, Ray Charles is blind.
Stevie
Wonder, I don't know.
But at least I can read energy. So even if my ass is completely blind, I'm going to still feel the energy.
You could be, you ever seen that Waka Flocka video? They had the sign language interpreter. You could do something.
That's what I'm saying.
You could do it.
That's the point I'm trying to fucking make.
Wait. You might be a sign language interpreter for a Kevin Hart show. And that's how you meet him.
Boy, no. I don't even know fucking sign language. How the fuck am I supposed to see?
If you go deaf, you're going to have to learn.
If I go deaf,
You say you going deaf?
I could still fucking talk.
Oh.
Like, dumbass. See, it's that drink. Y'all need to get that shit because he just that one over his head.
See, you know sign language?
Yeah, I mean, my hearing's going and shit like that. But I mean, my point is, like, so many people, like you said, don't use a fucking excuse. There are always people worse off than you. Always. You could always be in a position, oh, well, I'm depressed. I can't do this. Okay, so find another day where you're manic or something and put in the fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anything define you or hold you back. You want to live your dream? Go fucking live your dream. It's not hard, but don't let other people stop you. Literally, I think you have to be fucking crazy and insane in order to get up in this bitch.
Yeah, you got, I mean, yeah. I like to call it thinking outside the box.
Out of the three-dimensional world.
You got to think outside.
You want another level. So
outside your comfort zone. I have. Not now. I'm overdue for a trip.
You should. I just did it in New York City last time I was out in this bitch. It's the most beautiful, magical thing ever. But people's energies are a little trying.
Yeah, no, it's too much for me. Like, I got to be by myself or with, like, one person.
You got to be around good energy. Otherwise, your whole shit's going to fuck the fuck up. Like, your whole shit.
Leave me alone.
No, but I love it. I love it. But I don't know why the fuck, like, as much as I travel out to New York, I've always manifested the fuck out of that. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to New York, da-da-da-da. The energy is like, why the fuck is everybody so fucking mad? Like, honestly, the traffic sucks.
Shit's expensive out here. Ain't the shit to laugh about.
but that's what I'm saying. But why? And why not have affordable housing, homeless shelters, rehabilitation centers? There's fucking crap. That's where I come in. I need to be that person who gathers everybody the fuck together. Okay, y'all want to use this happy platform that you got? Okay, so let's make a difference and do something. Well, everybody's just looking out for the, oh, no, it's going to happen. I trust and believe. Watch. I give it 2 years tops. So I'll make sure I have homeless shelters, rehabilitation centers. But you just got to find the right people who are actually willing to do something about it. Because what the fuck are all y'all doing? Doing a podcast for what? So you guys can get followers? You can get likes? Yep. No. God gives us these positions to do something more. Like, help people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's where I feel like everything is fucked up lately. No one wants to look out for other people. Everybody in their subconscious mind, they're only worried about, like, where they're going. They're not looking outside, like you said, outside the box of other people and what they're doing.
Your purpose. All right. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, too.
Let's wrap it the fuck up. No,
all right. Here,
I
cheers.
finished mine.
Oh, shit. But again, you guys definitely, especially my clients, honey, next Higher Self session, I want to see that you guys got this shit. Send me a screenshot and I'll give you a promo of my own. Oh, this is legally highest. I'm sorry, I'm high as fuck. I told you. And I'm such a lightweight, so y'all babies, y'all will love it. But I want to hear y'all send me a screenshot. When you get that, use that code, Polly20. Send me a screenshot, and I will give you guys another promo in your Higher Self sessions with Cassandra.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah, we
appreciate
like
you,
that.
Cass. So, okay, I'll give you a little chance. Some more episodes and the polymath. And let's get you right. Finally, we here. We're going to get you a logo and get you right for real. Can I tell them where to find me on social media?
Of course.
Okay, cool. I would like you guys to follow me you can just type in Angelo Scarfone on Instagram. I'll pop up. I started a new YouTube channel, the Polymath YouTube channel, and I've been vlogging my daily life and such.
Love that.
And make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, please. Actually, I only have 20 subscribers right now. So
How?
Because I just started it maybe 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so everybody also, all of my clients, make sure you fucking follow anybody who supports for real.
I give a lot of gems, motivation. It's my daily life, and I never realized how much people ask me for advice and how many people, are proud of me until I have it on camera. So you guys could check it out firsthand on my YouTube. Yeah, make sure you subscribe too. I'm surprised you haven't checked me out yet. But yeah, thank you, Cass, for doing this, for pulling up and having me.
Thank you. I
And your
really
consistency.
appreciate it.
All right?
Absolutely. I ain't going nowhere.
Let's get it.
But